What's going on, everybody? Starwin here. Decided to go over my grand finals match with Max Sev in JoJo's ASBR. Never really done a video like this before, but I thought it would be interesting to show all of you my thought process when it comes to fighting Kakyoin. This was the very first time I've ever done this matchup. And to be honest with you, it was a learning experience. I kind of wish I would have had the matchup knowledge prior to this, but now that I can understand more, now that I understand more about this character after fighting Max, I feel a lot more confident in the matchup with Josuke. I do think Kakyoin's a strong character. I do not believe he's top 2, how Max says. I can understand where he's coming from because Max is having a lot of good success with the character. I just feel like not everybody is doing what they should be doing against him. And I'm going to try and point out my thought processes during this match. It's going to be a little bit of a long video since this Grand Finals went 3-2, 3-2 last match, last round. So, but okay, let's go ahead and jump in. Make sure everything sounds good.
I think we're just gonna get right into it. Are we gonna get right into it?
Everyone to grand finals.
Oh my god, this is open the game.
So right there, immediately went in for jump heavy, mainly because, you know, Kakyoin's jump H is insane. It's one of his main tools of getting in and applying pressure, and it's a very good defensive option when used properly. The only reason I went for it right there specifically is because watching matches beforehand, I know Max likes to go for that normal pretty early in the match. You're going to see later on throughout these matches that he starts to change it up. He starts to not do that. Sometimes he will stand still and then just do a light, medium, heavy magic series. But for a little bit, you're going to see me do, most of the time, do jump heavy.
Game number 1.
And
try to double ground pound right there. I'm not sure why, just because kind of a weird scenario right there.
Having to win 6.
Right there, too, you're going to see the godlike normals of Kakyoin. Yes, they are very, very intimidating normals. There are ways to get by it. Just know that most of the time, at least with Max, he enjoys canceling after his mediums. So you can either block... if you block any of his 5M or his 2M, be ready to block again because he's probably going to go into the little tentacle special. Sometimes he'll go into just Emerald Splash. So definitely look out for that when fighting this character. As you see right here, I get hit.
Games, the pressure is on him. Sev only having to win 3, but
just trying to get close.
Played Starwind. Oh my god, everyone.
Okay, I hit him with the Josuke special, going for the 236C low follow-up. Low follow-up does have armor. He did try to stylish guard it, but that's kind of like the mix-up between going through 236B and 236C. B happens immediately, so if I would have done B, yes, SG would have worked. But since I did C, since it has slower startup, he got hit by it. But of course, I didn't react properly, and I wasted meters, so...
Mistiming the SG versus
the nerves are...
Alright. I'm going to try to stop pausing so much, but I just want to get this out here of like the play style that I do. When you get thrown by Josuke, it sucks for the opponent. It turns into like a freaking 4-way mix, if not more. Because after this, I can do ambiguous jump A. I can do a cross-up jump A. I can do a jump A that stays, that hits in the front, but I go on the back. I can do a jump A where it hits in the front, stays in the front. I can do empty jump low on both sides. I can do empty jump throw. There's so many options, and as long as you're mixing it up properly, it's a very, very annoying thing to deal with. You can dash a lot of the jump A stuff because it's not as meaty as it should be, But if I start getting a read on that, it's the only thing I have to start doing is reacting to you dashing and and the only thing I have to do is dash forward. So let's see what I do here.
On man. Also, we are building up to 100.
That was a whiff to go for a throw. Right there, I did empty jump.
Yes, this is in fact.
And now we're back to neutral. Right there, I tried to jump after the crouch M, but of course you can't do that.
Okay. Combo breaker right now. I
All
wonder
right,
how Jojo would
right
get
now,
in.
Starwin has the lead, but we've seen this from Max before, and he can turn it around. And
Max hits me a lot with the offensive jump C, or heavy.
Like a lad right now. He knows how to rob.
Yeah, that's a good combo, man.
two fellow
And now we're back to neutral
I've seen
again,
it
right
before.
there.
I've been robbed
I'm
before.
trying to jump after the 2M,
Yeah.
and it's
She
just
amazing.
not working.
And Max Seth saying, I don't care what lead you think you have against me, I'm still the best.
Yeah, so right here I'm learning it's like, okay, I need to just block.
JH. Oh, Mrs. Shake on it.
Just trying to stylish guard to get in a little bit closer. He's going to taunt to get rid of the meter, which is fine. I think taunting, I understand people want to do it to get rid of people's meter, but it doesn't matter with Josuke. He gets his meter back too easily. Breaks right there. It's really good to get a breaker out of Max because he doesn't have the option to get the GHA combo without Jotaro assist. All right, just moving in closer. As you start getting closer, Kakyoins they're going to be tending to backdash. Backdashes are very punishable by jump-ins. Like dash jump-ins, like will body backdashes. So good damage here. He jumped with my jump, so I got hit by the C, and then of course I'm going to get hit with the GHA combo, which that combo is insane. It does so much damage, and it's super easy to do. So, I mean, shout out to Max for figuring that out because it's godlike. All right, so here I go to character select because I'm thinking, oh man, I felt like I didn't play that well, but you know, after rewatching the first match, it wasn't that bad. It was just lack of knowledge. So I kind of troll highlight Dio. I did pick up Dio first in this game, but of course everyone knows Brando is not as good as what he was in Vanilla. And I end up sticking with Josuke this entire time. I could have switched to Vanilla Ice at any point. I just like Josuke's buttons more. Vanilla Ice has one or two good buttons, while Josuke's whole arsenal of buttons are a threat. All right there. SG the jump C. We're going to get hit by the 2M into the tentacles. Go ahead and break. And it's always good to break when it's impossible for the opponent to actually stand guard your break. So always remember that. And we're going to be playing in the neutral now. The offensive jump heavy murders me every time. All right, so as I'm getting close, he's starting to get backed up into the corner. And we're just going to slowly inch ourselves forward until right there we get close enough to actually hit a jump in. Now, playing this matchup is like playing Dalsim against a Dalsim in like Street Fighter. You want to keep inching yourself forward. Constantly running and jumping isn't going to get you anywhere. And to be honest with you, I do that later because I do start getting a little bit desperate. Patience in these kind of matchups is super, super important with any kind of zoning matchup. Even if you're fighting like Pet Shop, if they're staying full screen, you need to be able to inch yourself closer and closer and not fall for the traps. Kakyoin's trap being, after you feel like you're close enough to get a jump in, he's going to jump back and he's going to heavy you, and the neutral's going to get reset again, and he's going to get, you know, his 2M or his 5N into Emerald Splash or the tentacles, and that's not what you want. So he goes ahead and breaker. This is the time where after opponent has used a breaker against Josuke where you really want to get a hit. And we do right here. We're going to go ahead and go into super. And I think if it was me right here, I would go into Poochie assist and do 2 rushes on the ground. That is a lot of damage. That's one of the great things about Josuke and Poochie assist. Most of those combos are doing over 600. He still can 2-touch, and you get the 2 breakers. So a little bit better than Koichi. Again, Koichi assist is fine. Don't hesitate to use Koichi assist if you want to do the big damage. Just know that if you're going to use Koichi, make sure you're using it against characters that have to at least, I would say at least 3 or 4 touch you. But if you're going up against someone like Narancha or Ice, Prosciutto, any of those, you really want to have 2 breakers, because after that, if you don't have any breakers, you're just gonna die. Kakyoin, he's just so annoying to get in on, and he has a lot of options to get in on you because of how long his normals are. It's really good to have multiple breakers.
OTG, wait, confirm.
So right there, we both jumped forward, and we did nothing, because I think we were both thinking that we were going to be hitting a button, and we both didn't. So just a little bit of a tiny scramble right there, and I just ended up getting the hit. So he gets his breaker back. I get hit by the 2M into the vines. Boop. Let's see. He's gonna have a... No, okay, I got breaker. Okay. So we're gonna inch ourselves forward, slowly but surely. So right there... Right there, we stand guarded the... or stylish guard the vines, or the tentacles, whatever the hell you want to call them. And that allowed us to move forward because Kakyoin is still in the recovery frames of the move. Max went for the anti-air super since I jumped forward. He did it a little too late. I'm not sure if it was because he did it too late or he was still in the recovery of the tentacles, but as you can see, it did not work.
Beautiful stuff from Starwind right there with the patience.
Unfortunately, Josuke's barrier does not come up quick enough to avoid the zoning that Kakyoin does.
All right, back in the neutral after getting hit with a combo. This is usually how it's going to go with Kakyoin. He's going to do damage. He's going to run away, and you have to get back in. He's going to taunt, get his free meter off of me, which is fine. Slowly inching. He's trying to get the jump heavy, and we managed to get the godlike to him. He uses breaker. Never be afraid when he does the little whatever it is, the little ball thing that if when you get close to it, it'll start shooting emeralds. That thing isn't a threat. It's not a threat at all. It's honestly probably the weakest thing in his toolkit. You can run up to it and just stylish guard if you want to. Like, you stylish guard twice and it's gone. But don't be too afraid when that move comes out.
There's not much that Starwind can do until he gets a little closer. Oh my god.
Right there, that was very convenient because I did think he was going to jump back heavy, and the jump heavy, since it just has a crappy lower hitbox, it whiffed, so I actually was able to get a combo instead of, nothing.
This is gonna hurt. We're gonna go right into
So we don't have Poochie, so we're going to go for a setup.
No, you gotta keep it.
So we just get a normal cross up right there. Right there, I probably should have used meter.
Taunt combo.
Because he's just going to break her out of this.
He needed to do HHA right there.
Oh, caught him. This is the
L confirms.
And right there, we just catch his feet. We just catch his toes. So,
5 more games. He needs to win 5
applying
more
pressure.
games if he wants to take this tournament.
You're applying pressure on Kakyoins if you are moving forward as they're trying to zone you. The closer you get, the more they're going to sweat.
How Star was able to get in against Maxev's Kakyoin?
So, like I had said earlier in the first match, Max likes to jump back heavy in the beginning of matches, especially when your first process when you're fighting against the zoners, like, you want to get in their face before the round starts. So, and since jump heavy is such a godlike normal for Kakyoin, Max tends to go for it. But again, he does adapt later on. So right there we get our jump heavy, which we get our little air juggle into super.
Wow. This was off of an anti-air.
So half his health off of an air to air.
That did a good 50%.
And what we're gonna do? Empty jump low on the other side. Right there, since it's an empty jump low, you can jump. And that's exactly what Max did. He did jump heavy to get out. And now we're back in the neutral. And slowly gonna get a little bit closer. And that's right there. That's one thing Max does to deal with the pressure of you closing in on him instead of constantly backdashing, he will do an offensive jump heavy, and you need to look out for that because only thing you have to do in that situation is block, and you can pretty much do whatever you want. You can block or stand guard because he's gonna have to land and recover.
The JH, yeah.
And I keep saying stand guard. I'm sorry, so everyone can get mad at me on Discord and comments. I don't care. So we keep getting closer. He's still going for the jump heavy. That was 3 times in a row. Right there, we blocked, and we're able to get a crouch short. So he breaks. We don't have to worry about the painful GHA combo, but he doesn't need Jotaro to do that. He still has his ways of getting in there. About to say this. I think this kills just because he's in Rumble. Yeah.
Indeed, right there. Bop.
Okay. That's a good will it kill moment. And there's the first instance of him going into stand on into command grab. Kakyoin stand on is useless. If you ever see a Kakyoin go into stand on, they're going to command grab you. And Max, I think, does it a couple of times. I know he does it in the next round, but just be a lookout. If he goes into stand on, Kakyoins are usually going to command grab because stand on is useless. Stand off is where Kakyoin needs to be to do anything. All right, we're going to run forward, and once again, he does the jump heavy, but this time we did a different option. Since we were so close underneath him and he's at the wall, the hitbox of jump heavy isn't that close to Kakyoin. It's more extended outwards with the tentacle. So right there, we're able to go under. We punish his landing with a 2L. So get hit by the command grab again. And then I'm like, no, we're not going to do that again. We're not going to go through that. So he stays in stand on right here. It has okay buttons, but it's nothing like standoff. There's breaker. Trying to close in forward. You're going to see me randomly flash stylish guard, and that's all because of 2M and 5L. Or I should say, is it 2L? No, not 2L. It's 5L. It's 5M, 2M. Ugh, sorry. So, I'm just anticipating it coming out.
I wonder too, but right now,
all right, back in neutral. He's going to take the meter again. I respect it, but Josuke doesn't matter. Josuke can get 67% with 1 war, so...
Indeed.
Such good damage. And now he gets his neutral. He gets to go back and be at the advantage. Right there, we just get the empty jump medium into GHA. And the main reason you go into, like, crouch medium into standing heavy into GHA is because GHA has iframes. Pretty sure most people's has iframes. With Josuke, everyone should know at this point he has like the second weakest GHA in the game, and it's not worth going for unless it's going to kill. This was a situation where I'm okay with using 2 bars a meter because I know it's going to kill. Plus, as you can see in the corner, he had a breaker. If you do stand or crouch medium into stand heavy and go into GHA and they call breaker, it doesn't matter. The breaker is going to whiff every single time.
Yo, into GH, bro. That damage is so pitiful, but like,
We just say how godlike the commentary was for this.
Agreed.
Right there, as you see, he didn't go for the jump heavy. He went for a crouching light, and it mixed me up. I didn't expect it.
L starter right here.
So,
are the combo breaking? I agree with that. SG.
So you got a little bit of damage, and I used a breaker, so I'm down a breaker that round. Was able to get past all of his neutral to go into a crouch light. Right there, that was a empty jump. A really... It was like a super late jump A. And jump... I'm switching between A, B, C, and light, medium, heavy. I apologize. I'm just... They both work for me, so... So that was a late jumping L to go pretty much just for, and then it went to an empty, well, kind of like an empty 2L. And
That's something that
I think he...
Finding a way to get in.
What did he do?
Maybe. Oh,
him low.
H
He's gonna
and
combo
still gets
breaker.
in, however.
Oh wow, didn't actually go for a combo breaker there. Realized
Okay.
he didn't need to. That's
Since it... One of the scenarios with that mix-up that Josuke can do, since that did... the jump was so late, you're able to jump because it wasn't meaty. Just one of the options to get out of it.
that's something that is a telltale sign of a good
Right there, delaying your A's into your B's or your lights into your mediums is very, very important in this game. Everybody should be delaying their lights into their mediums to catch mashing. Everyone can do it. And it's a lot scarier if your character has a command grab. If you guys are curious on what I'm talking about, go to the Vanilla Ice section of the Discord. What do we call our Discord? I don't even know what we even call it. The SJRC. Go to the Vanilla Ice section of SJRC. I have a 50-50 concept video for Vanilla Ice, and it's very strong tech, and not a lot of people use it.
knowing when to and when to not use your resources.
So that was a cross-up. Now he's in the mix again. It was an empty jump low. Since it wasn't meaty, he gets the jump. He's going to backdash, and now we're going to be at neutral again. Managed to SD the 2M right there.
This will hurt majorly.
And we're going to steal that round. So at the very end of that, the reason we stole that round is because we got the overhead, the 236M. Earlier in the match, we did 236C, or heavy. So again, Max had thought in the beginning to stylish guard the 236B, which makes sense. But since we hit him with heavy earlier, I guess he assumed that's what was happening. So he was gonna go and block low, and he got hit, and that just led to a win.
2-1 Starwind's favor right now.
My God, is Starwind gonna reset the bracket?
Is he?
Is he gonna reset the bracket?
Yo, do you think Max Savage is gonna bring out the Pajito?
All right, we're gonna move forward, and this time he jumped forward with jump L. So nothing happened. So now we're just gonna be playing the neutral.
Dude, thanks for everyone.
Block, run forward. Hits us with the standing M, but only went into Emerald Splash. So everything's all good.
The reason why Josie's eyes are fucked up is because of Black Cheese's.
Always can move a little bit forward after you block tentacles. Just be careful of the normals. Right here, I'm trying to get the jump heavy because I know he's going to jump back and do jump heavy himself.
Right now,
And it is just not working. This is where you need to be patient.
Stuck. Great call on the fucking combo breaker. That makes so much sense. Using up resources.
So I'm going to run forward. So right there, since I was a little bit closer this time, since Kakuin's so floaty with his jump, I was able to run underneath him and punish the jump heavy, get on the other side and do like a crouching low. If you're not at that close enough range to do that, and you know they're going to do jump heavy, it's just really good to move forward a little bit and then go into stylish guard, because you're going to recover before them, and then you're going to get in their face. So constantly just trying to get the hit in is not the idea. You want to use your defensive options to get closer. That is like the best thing you can do against a zoner like Kakuin.
Yo, the run under the ASBR. The classic run.
We're going to go ahead and burn all of our meter.
However, there's no
Should be back at a half.
Only the OTG.
With the jump light,
MTJ.
go into empty jump throw.
But right now, big combo right
There goes our breaker, and sadly, we're going to get hit with the beast combo.
Wait, 120? Yeah, I feel like
Indeed. Gonzo. People are asking what kind of mods you're using. It's just a couple costume mods.
yeah,
That combo does so much damage, it's amazing. And he went for jump heavy again.
Oh no!
Last couple of times he hadn't. So that was just a guess on my part. Takes the meter. Now we're in the neutral. Now we're close right there. We staggered the light to see if he was mashing. And he was hitting light, so we were able to punish. He may have not been mashing. He could have just been timing a button. Now does the taunt combo hit this time? It does. So since he didn't combo breaker right there, my brain's telling me since he's at such low health, he's gonna keep saving it until he desperately needs to, or he wants to be able to do his GHA combo.
Oh wow! No way.
Not like this. Wait a minute. Barrier.
See, there's a prime example right there that the little orb thing that Kakyoin does is not a threat. He did it right in front of me. I just jumped over it. So Max loses that round without using a breaker. If you fight against Josuke, and I think the people that I've played so far, you need to, if people that don't know this, if you're fighting against a Josuke, I don't care if you have cool stuff with Koichi or Jotaro or Dio, you need two breakers. Learn combos and setups with characters that have two breakers, because if you go up against Josuke with one, you are going to regret it 100%.
If he wins this right here, he does.
Right, he did go for jump heavy. I didn't think he was going to, so I did empty jump nothing. He got hit with the overhead again, which gives me a Dora punch rush. And we're at the neutral.
My mouth is agape right now. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. This is
And look how
crazy
patient Max,
set.
look how patient Starwin is to like match Max's playstyle. Like slowly approaching, just content to block.
It's like dash FD.
Like
is
saying,
active
pretty much
block.
saying
It's just
what
like
I'm thinking.
dash,
I'm not talking, but he
wait,
pretty much said it's like
and then went into
you
strike.
need to adapt to
Stuff out damage, man.
the zoning playstyle.
That's the 5/8 is gonna be a big punish. Oh, had to use
Combo
a combo
breaker, finally learning from his
And can he
last
get close
round.
enough? He sure can.
He's actually getting the follow-up, but wasn't
Misses the follow up on the combo.
close enough.
Right here, I should have been SGing more,
Has to call combo breaker.
just to get a little bit more space, because since I'll recover before him.
Oh, maybe a big punish on that.
See, big block right there. Empty jump, nothing in the block to punish the jump heavy. Very, very good.
Also, Josuke has no, someone has no Poochie assist available right now. That's gonna be OTG. He needs to win the next interaction. Maybe
Cross up into cross up.
one more. He went for
Right
another
there, I
Poochie.
did the same thing again, and like I had been saying, since the jump in wasn't as meaty, you can jump out of it. So that's what happened, and I did jump light and did throw, and he punished the throw attempt. Honestly, that was just bad on my part.
He should have gone for thrown, in my opinion. It was too obvious.
Yeah, it was kind. We know what he was going for there.
Not really obvious. It's not that.
Whoever
Maybe-
wins, if
Bro.
Starwin wins,
What was my meter at?
bracket, he gets-
Gary did overhead. Has to call combo breaker.
oh wow, for there, this for there.
He should have gone for thrown, in my opinion.
Okay,
It was too
I definitely had
obvious.
2 meters. I easily could have just done
Going for there.
empty jump into medium heavy GHA. So
Maybe
Wins. If
Bro.
Starwin wins, he's resetting the bracket. He has to win 3 more times in order to win this tournament. If Sev wins here, he's going home with all the glory.
indeed.
all right, let's see how this match starts.
If Starwin got
Went with a jump medium.
if
Notice that
accepted,
reacted to the jump being not
last
the
second with
H not coming out, so just landed with the jump M.
and maybe would've
Stylish
won it.
guard,
Just
the
went
Emerald
for
Splash, he
an
had
right
to
away.
flash cancel so he wouldn't get pressured, which worked in his favor. And then right there, once again, I'm close enough to keep running underneath if he does jump heavy.
Poochie assist.
Get our Poochie damage.
The damage.
Oh wow.
And he woke up SG'd, and I expected jump back heavy, which is why I did my jump heavy.
Was punished with JH.
And he's going to get a good combo out of this.
Alright, what's it gonna be?
Back to neutral. Stylish guard. Yep.
Indeed,
See,
that's
right
what
there,
you
he
have to
did
do.
Emerald
It's only
Splash.
best
I
betting.
Stylish guard, but he was already going for the 2M.
Damage out.
I was able to jump out of it.
This is gonna hurt. Oh no!
Oh,
Drops
no,
the
what?
combo.
Jump H whiffs right there.
The fucking 2XL didn't juggle properly for some reason. This game stinks.
And he's going to keep backdashing, and you know, I'm not mad at it, because this character needs to stay far away from Josuke.
You did not have enough meter to make it worth it.
This game has no negative penalty.
All right, let's see what we do right here. He goes for the command grab. I've seen it before, so we're not worried.
No, that's it.
Did jump heavy?
Go straight into it.
Jump. That's either jump heavy or jump M. I'm not sure. I think it's jump heavy.
Do you believe in miracles?
Yes. JL.
So we're able to punish it.
For Starwin.
believe in
Like, I think that even punished on hit.
2M, he's gonna land. Is it worth it?
This game
Let's look at
has
this again.
no negative penalty. Command throw. Yep. Okay.
Oh,
JH, watch out.
no.
Okay, he didn't punish. He just wasn't blocking his toes.
Right into it. Didn't want to get combo breaker. Didn't want to get combo breaker.
Maybe he was thinking because, yeah, he was in stand on. Stand on jump heavy doesn't cause the knockdown, but stand off does. So maybe that's what he was thinking.
Do you believe in miracles? Do you believe
So he gets the combo breaker on Poochie, so I can't kill, but we just go for a cross up.
Match point for
You
Starwind.
may believe in miracles.
Oh no.
So right there, the run under didn't work because he was in the corner.
Went nowhere.
That is correct. That was such a smart move by Max Sev right there. Just go with JH against the corner once again.
Again, just jump heavy to get out as I'm getting close.
Jump over to 2M, he's gonna land.
Actually block the offensive jump heavy. See right there, don't need to be jumping.
Trying to jump after to catch him jumping. But
When Cacuines get close, they're gonna want if what they're wanting to do does not work, they're gonna want to get away. They're gonna backdash or they're gonna jump heavy. And the best thing that you can do is just be patient and just react. Like, don't immediately think they're going to jump forward or jump back. Because Cacuines jump is so slow, react to that. Don't react because you don't have a read knowing that they're going to jump back. Because if you do that, you're going to get knocked in the mouth with jump heavy. React to them jumping back and then plan accordingly. Like, walk, you see the jump. Walk and move forward, stylish guard, block. You're putting pressure on. The second they get the heavy off, the pressure's gone, and then you're having to work your way back in, which is about to happen right here. Stylish guard, the Emerald Splash. Again, I'm being impatient. Goes out of Magic Series right there.
JH is so hard with your own JH.
There we go. Able to get the crouch medium. And for people that have watched this, we know what happens right here. He goes for a YOLO HHA, hoping I was pressing a button, but I was not. And this is going to be death.
Are you going for taunt combo instead?
Yeah, right there, Kamarican was like, oh, he didn't go for HAA because it wouldn't kill.
Let's get bullet all back.
You don't get these 80% damage combos with Josuke unless, at least with Poochie assist, unless you taunt combo. Most damage you're gonna get with Poochie assist is in the 600s. That's still great because he can two-touch everybody, but there are moments where right there, where having that taunt combo is very, very important because it'll do enough damage to kill.
Oh my god!
All right, so we reset the bracket.
Not even wasting any time. They're going right into it.
Right there, I decided to be a little bit patient since what happened in the last round. We just got hit, but he went for jump heavy anyway, and we probably could have done something, but nothing wrong with being patient.
Highlights video, I swear.
Right there, Stylish Guard expecting a 2M or a 5M.
I wonder if Sev is feeling the pressure now.
Offensive jump heavy. He's going to get his combo.
Oh my god, okay. Wow.
Really good damage. He's going to be able to back up a little bit. I expected the 5M and the 2M again right there, and he delayed and did jump heavy to punish, which is really good. He's adapting to what I'm doing on Wake Up, and I'm getting hit. And I think that's the round? No, okay. There we go. So, name of the game that round was block offensive jump heavies. You need to look out for it. Cacuanes are not always going to be on the defensive. So right there, we did the shimmy. Josuke has one of the coolest and probably best shimmies in the game.
He's doing the little walk back to see what he was going to do on Wake Up and waited to punish. Sev realizing he's doing a little
back it up a little bit.
Business on Wake Up.
I think I went too far. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So, with the shimmy, Josuke's shimmy is just doing like crouch light, crouch medium, and then backing up and then hitting like stands heavy. So right here, back up. Right there, you can do crouching M again to catch the toes. It's really good for people that are thinking that you're going to throw or they're just pressing buttons. It's a really good check. And Max messed up his taunt right there, which is fine. I mean, he just uses his breaker. And now we're back at the neutral fight. Trying to get close. Right there, we're able to punish the 2M. Doesn't have breaker. We don't have Poochie. So we can get like around 50% damage, and we get a setup. He's getting hit by the cross-up a lot. See, right there, I don't know if that was a cross-up or not because it landed on top. It's really, really hard to tell with that normal. That normal is nuts for Josuke.
Yeah, you cannot lose this.
All right, we don't have breakers anymore. This is honestly a very good position for me, even like right here. It's like, I don't think that works.
No, why would you? What? JH into super? I thought that was a miss.
Empty jump low, he gets the jump, and I'm able to stylish dodge to punish the jump heavy and get a throw. I don't know if Kakyoin is able to do that, if he's able to do jump heavy into GHA. The GHA startup is insane. Like, insanely slow. I swear the only way he can get it is if he does, like, 6M. But maybe he tried to do 6M and it just didn't come out.
Right now.
The nerve.
Oh.
So he jumped, and I did I did jump nothing.
Whoa.
So that was a really, really weird scramble right there. We're just trying to get in as he's trying to get away. Doesn't have the meter to do anything. I shouldn't have wasted the breaker right there. We're able to, right there, we're able to block the jump heavy and punish with R2M. Got his breaker down, so right here, that's all we need. When Josuke gets a breaker out of somebody, like I said, you want to rush them the fuck down to hit them so you can get your damage. Because now, we don't have Poochie assist. This is going to do over 50% damage. So one more touch and he's dead. And we're talking like, we can kill him now because he still doesn't have Jotaro. Empty jump throw into empty jump low, and we're just going to go straight into the super because it's going to kill. That is the power of Josuke.
Are you kidding me?
After one break, if he gets you, hits you twice after you just use a breaker, he's going to kill you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Silver Chariot Requiem, he's so caked up right now. What the?
I don't know. He released all that armor.
He's caked up.
I'm acting a fool over here. All right. Wow,
so, right there, he wasn't moving, which was weird, and it threw me off. I genuinely thought he was going to pause the game and go to character select. I was like, oh shit, I've taken what I think it's like. It was either 2 or 3. I think it was 3 games in a row at this point. And I was like, is he going to go to prosciutto? So I didn't do anything. I was like, oh, be respectful, see what he's going to do. No, he was just standing still. So
yeah, he didn't run up.
Right there, we punished the offensive jump H because guess what? You could punish it. Just block.
No, he's not. Poochie Sisto.
Half his health. Still has blocker or breaker. And he's going to back up, and we're going to start getting back into neutral. Going for that jump heavy. Able to empty jump block to punish.
Amazing job at dodging this JH. This is insane.
Getting hit by the Emerald Splash isn't a big deal. Right there, we're close enough to go underneath. As long as you're throwing yourself close enough.
That's death.
This was one of the most unfortunate rounds
Overhead?
in the whole tournament for me.
Yo, this is really rough.
No, that's it.
Oh, the misery.
The other ground punch just didn't come out. It could have been a parsec thing. It could have been an execution thing. I don't remember. I just remember being upset because that hurts.
Okay, what is SG? Oh wait,
What the fuck's going on? He tried to
Right there, our heavies clashed.
begging for that grab right there.
Jump H to catch his jump H. Again, blocking the heavy and punishing with 2M.
Indeed.
He's trying to press the button after that, and he is not at advantage at that point. That is why it's counter hitting every single time.
JH right there. It's gonna be rough. Max definitely has the advantage right now.
Try to get my man with the runner, man.
Okay.
Try to do it right there, but this time he's learning not to press buttons, and he backdashes.
Okay, great. Smart choice. Getting the time. Remove the meter.
Oh no.
Get hit by the 2M, going to the Divines. Happened again.
JH right
my
there.
And-
Confirm. 1 bar of meter. Can Josuke bring it back?
Get the jump heavy.
What?
No combo breaker. He's gonna get it back.
Just mixing up the options. Sometimes throwing in jump heavy, sometimes not.
No assist because we OTG.
And the mix up
What's the mix?
was a
Grab.
whiff.
Grab.
Jump medium with Josuke can cross up, and you can do ambiguous stuff with it, but it's not as strong as jump A. I'm not sure why I pressed the button there.
Oh no, go for JL.
Oh, big.
That was the first time that I could have done medium and a heavy into GHA and got the round. That was, I mean, those are very important things to look out for, and I just wasn't. Like, that could have been my round.
Okay,
Confirm
no,
with the-
no combo breaker.
Got it. Now it's the scary part.
No, that's
It is the scary part. He's dead. Max Step taking it.
One.
So Max ties it up.
Oh my
Into the
god.
dramatic.
I cannot believe the way these guys are playing right now. This is absolutely insane. I actually cannot believe this.
Another crazy ass set. Wouldn't you agree, Black Jesus?
So right there, we both did
This
jump,
is probably the best
nothing.
set we've had all tournament. If
again,
not
mixing
one
up
of
the options.
Well,
At the
best.
beginning of the
I don't wanna
match.
say the best because we got a lot more sets to go through in the future, man.
My
Misses the combo. He's going hand with the jump heavy, for sure.
Some of the love. All right. Starting with the bullshit once again, bro. This is gonna do a lot of meter.
Really good damage.
Now that
All right, he gets the neutral again.
Oh, working on
Again,
this perfect.
this is when this jump heavy
Wow, kind of
starts hitting me a lot.
Hit and he's dead. He's working on this perfect.
Indeed. Also, no more.
Able to get it right there.
What a
SG
crap.
punish.
Into the
Now we're in the
mix?
mix.
Oh,
Cross up.
JL's a great button. Oh my
Not again.
god.
That was it.
Makes sense to do.
Jump L staying in front.
Oh, yikes!
What is it?
Go for the low since the last few times we did go for the
This is gonna hurt.
overhead.
Combo
This is gonna
breaker.
hurt. But he also does have Poochie assist.
We don't have assist right here, which is fine. We're going to have another setup.
He needs another mix up.
Wasn't meaty enough, so he gets the jump. Able to punish the throw.
No.
Yeah. Sometimes doing empty jump throw is just really, really good.
JL just completely whiffed, throwing off Sev's timing.
Again, probably breakering a little too early.
Oh my god, that JM was so well placed. Oh, putting the orb down. Oh my god.
Let's go,
See,
Justin.
don't really have to worry about the orb, especially if it's placed right on top of you. And we're close enough. He's going to start doing the jump back heavy.
Running towards
Oh
him.
my god.
And
he needs to block right there. He needs to be a contentious
just need to empty jump block or just run and block.
He's been doing that a lot, but has been doing that all
Right there, we call it out with the jump heavy.
One time working
There
out
we
for him.
go. That's what he wants right there. He also has max meter.
gonna-
You have to
wait.
understand.
I hope he doesn't go for it because he does have combo breaker. I don't know if he's gonna.
So we just did the regular Poochie combo with no taunt, because he did have breaker.
But that's death.
That could, yeah.
He might as well JK
Yeah,
right
just
here.
go
Yes,
right
he
into
will.
it.
And probably dead. No, we're alive.
Is this actually gonna kill? No, it doesn't. Wow, Starwind still has a chance at life. Please, I swear to
Jump heavy.
Oh
Yeah.
my
JH,
god,
yeah.
JH once again
Oh,
saving
JH right there.
Max
The calculator
Sev.
was first. Whoa,
Expecting the
JH.
expecting the jump, and he just
Now,
dashes
Starwind's
forward.
Playing Street Fighter right now. Walking
Get over the 2M, able to hit him with R2M.
Been asking for.
Basic Poochie assist combo. Those neutral jump to call out the run up 2L.
I'm trying to see when he's gonna use it. Oh, nice SG. Oh my god, got hit with the
Oh,
dash.
it didn't because
jump
too
J.
low. It's too low. Come on,
Go ahead and use one of our breakers to
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
essentially get a little bit closer to him. And now we're playing the neutral game again. Throwing out some of Kakyoin's better
my
normals,
God,
the
this is big.
stand C, stand heavy, whatever you want to call it. And Could have been almost death if he would have finished the combo. And right here, sadly, we cannot breaker this.
This is it. That's it.
Oh my god, game 3.
It's one of the few unbreakable combos in the game.
One more game, and he can take it all unless Starwind is
So
able to stop
I'm definitely
him.
going a little too ham on the jumps as I get closer. Just wanting to get closer and actually do something.
Dive with the Josuke.
Definitely need to play it a little bit more patient.
Dive right into this.
So right there, I kind of mixed it up by running up, doing nothing, and then doing the jump heavy to see if he would react. And nope, he stood still. So right there, we get the block.
Oh, caught him with the J
And he went for another jump heavy.
Getting the full juggle. Gonna get the OTG.
I think I do Poochie here. I don't see why I wouldn't. Okay, guess not. Right there, since he had been jumping a lot, especially after I did my heavy ground punch, that's when I did the dash under to try to mix him up.
Oh my god, you see the footsies? This man is insane.
Unfortunately, fighting against Catherine, so like, footsies don't matter.
Yeah, just have to be better reactions on blocking
Both
those.
of these players using combo break here.
It's one of the main reasons I felt like I lost this set is like towards the end I was getting hit by those a lot.
What is happening?
Get the cross under,
I don't know, a lot of spaghetti, a lot of
but this should be death.
This is kill. This is gonna kill.
No, it's not. Wait.
That's gonna
What?
kill. That's gonna
I thought it
kill.
was gonna be Magic Pixel. I thought it was gonna be Magic Pixel.
I probably would have been able to run up and do
Wow,
light
crashing right into
ground
him. I think
punch
he's
before his
expecting
breaker came
the
back.
H at the beginning of the round,
So-
but instead Sev's calling his bluff and just stopping him in his tracks.
Yeah, Sev is doing a really good job in the very
Great
beginning of
jump
the
over
matches
the
these
quick
last few
jump.
times.
Now he's gotta find a way to get in.
Punish the 2M, able to jump over it.
Is this gonna be combo break? No, there is nothing much to
Get the
do.
breaker out of
Goes
him.
against meter.
He does have full
Let's go,
meter.
Justin. The double berry. Oh, really wanted the JH right there.
Got to be cautious with Kakyoin when he has full meter and that Jotaro assist.
Seen this situation before. Max have dropping the combo, unfortunately. Getting hit with the house this.
So a lot of times where I'm blocking the 2M and he's doing the vines. I remember me trying to just stylish guard, and there were times it just wouldn't happen. So there was at least a couple of times where that did happen. Not sure if it was parsec or whatever, but one thing for sure is that the second I do see the breaker leave, second I see that little character portrait being red, I want to hit you, and I need to learn to be a little bit more patient. Especially against in this matchup.
Chilling, though,
This should be
doing
it.
out big damage.
This should be it.
Maybe the GHA, HHA.
Yeah, that'll do enough to kill.
Oh, it does.
Yes, it is.
This is match point. This is
All right, Max has been doing really good at calling me out right here. This time I neutral jump and he jumps forward, so we're mixing it up a lot. What's the setup? So that was the dirty setup where the jump A hits in front but lands in back, so it's like really got to pay attention, especially if you do block the jump A initially. So breaker's gone. We're gonna get a lot of damage out right here.
That was such an awkward angle with the camera and the wall and everything.
Gonna do taunt combo,
No way, he's going for it all. He wants to win.
and that was
Oh, it dropped.
that was the first of 2 drops on the taunt combo, and the second time really does cost me.
Let's go right into it. Yes, that's gonna kill.
Here I think I run up stylish guard because I'm expecting the Jotaro assist. I don't recommend doing this. Like, if you're going to try to hard read a breaker coming out, just do the move. Just keep continue your combo, because no matter what they're gonna do it. Because if I would have just done it right there, the breaker would have came out. Now I tried to do a hard read. He has his breaker, and now we're back at a bad spot in neutral.
He still has combo breaker, however.
Oh my god.
He has to worry about Cax meter spread.
And finally, SGing the
This is the final
jump heavy.
game.
Just like CEO Taku, game 5 with the reset.
This is
What's really funny is I thought I lost 3-1, and then when I went to go back to watch the matches, I was like, oh dude, it was 3-2. Oops. But I was also having such a good time because at this point it really didn't even feel like a tournament. It just felt like fun. Like these were really good matches. I was having a really good time.
the final match. Whoever wins is going to take it all.
So this time he does go for the jump heavy, and I do jump nothing and get hit.
Oh my god.
Time to get in. Little late. I was probably jumping right there. A little late doing the jump though. Get clipped by the 2M.
Sev has never lost a game 10 and will never will. I believe in you, Sev. And right now, you can hear the
Just being really impatient.
as he's zoning out.
And we finally get the hit. Lost half our health, but we got the hit.
As I speak some bullshit, he's gonna confirm into an HHA super. Level 1 OTG.
So no breaker from Sev, little unusual, but I can kind of understand why because going to GHA with Jotaro is very important.
Oh my god. Oh my
Right there, we go for a little mix-up. We don't just go forward with a magic series. Do jump M to mix it up a little bit.
Currently, yeah.
Yeah. Right now.
Right now. Only temporary situation right now.
There we go.
Oh my god, this could be
Calling out the jump heavy again.
He's gonna go for it?
Don't have Poochie, but we're still going to be doing a lot of damage right here. I think we empty jump throw here. Yeah.
It's gonna be throw.
This is match.
So this was match point. Again, I didn't realize this was match point.
OTG winner.
And this is when things start getting sad for me. We already got the... We already got the combo breaker. We're just going to keep pressuring. Right there, trying the shimmy. Taking down his guard meter. Right here, we were going to break his guard meter. People may notice that I don't do that command normal that much, and it's mainly because it scales combos a lot, especially the combos that I do. If you have 0 meter, like, and you know you're not going to get like enough meter to do like a super, it's okay to go into 6 heavy. Not a big deal, because you will do a little bit more damage. It's not a lot. Like, you're adding like 10 damage on like smaller combos. The main thing it's so good is that you do build more meter. So one of the best things about 6H though is that it does a crap ton of guard damage. So right here, we're in a good position. We have full health meter. He doesn't have breaker. We have Poochie assist. So my brain is to go into taunt combo right here.
Even though it's guard break damage, it's gonna do a good amount of damage. Call Poochie assist.
What happened right there is I did light barrier instead of medium because I thought we were too close to the corner. Sadly, light barrier sucks when doing it in the taunt combo. So,
but it's okay.
So that would have, if the taunt combo would have worked, I wouldn't have won, but I would have forced the breaker. So he wouldn't have GHA, the ability to do the big GH8 combo at this point. Waste my breaker right there without hitting him. And he is going to get the jump heavy. I tried to run underneath. I was way too far away to go for that. So
that should be it. Into GHA. Yes, it is.
He's not afraid. He's not afraid to use that meter. This is the final round.
So we're going into the last round with 2.5 bars.
What is going on?
He's going in with 0. We're in a good position still.
Oh my fucking god. What is going on right now?
Empty jump, nothing. And I used the breaker right there, and I really shouldn't have. He has no meter. I really shouldn't have wasted the breaker.
Holy shit.
Again, I thought he would have had enough time to do jump back heavy, so I did jump heavy. Punish the 2M. Applying the pressure. He uses breaker. We're in a good position right here. We just need to get in. He does the most, that was such the most insane conversion right there. Like, he's hitting the offensive jump heavies. Now I have no breakers.
Did I hit a block against that? Low.
Mid low. Flash canceled to try to catch the jump, but it clashed. We're still getting the hit.
He'll combo break during the OTG. No, he's gonna combo break.
And what's the mix? Deep cross up into jump heavy. Right here is where I could have won the tournament. I do empty jump light into medium. He's gonna breaker it. If I was really focused and really paying attention, what was my meter at before that happened?
No way. He's gonna combo breaker, right?
Let me see what my meter was at.
Combo break during the OTG. No, he's gonna combo break, and then the next is gonna OTG. Watch.
God.
2 bars. I could have done empty jump medium heavy into GHA. Would have won. Combo breaker wouldn't have worked. My GHA sucks, but that would have done enough damage to kill. So instead, I do empty jump light into medium, and he calls breaker as I'm trying to go into stand heavy.
Yes, that's it. No more. No more combo breaker for Sev. No more combo breaker for both players, actually.
So here, I'm desperate. I'm wanting to get in. Right there, I thought that was going to be it. Because usually when I'm stylish guarding any of his normals, I'm at such an advantage. But he flash cancels. This is one of the first times he does do this in the match. Throws me off. It kind of messes up my timing, as you can see right here.
Oh my God.
I get stand heavy instead of jump M, or jump heavy, I should say.
No, that barely. I hit a bug against that.
So let's watch this one more time. Sorry, I can't really get to that position again. So
No way. He's gonna combo breaker, right? No.
He has to HHA here. He'll combo break during the OTG.
so
No, he's gonna combo break.
he's really patient on the combo
and then the next is
breakers.
gonna OTG. Watch.
God. You gotta combo break soon. Yes, that's it. No more. No more combo
So
breaker
jump
for
heavy
Sev.
comes out right
No
here,
more combo breaker for both players, actually. Oh
right here.
my God.
So it messes up my jump.
God.
This could be it. No, misses it.
No.
Dash up and he gets the 2M. This should have been it also, but he also drops his HAA.
He's gonna kill.
What's crazy? He did do the delay too. And then here it's just me being impatient.
God, please, star win.
Yeah. So bad decisions on my part on those last couple of matches and a couple of drops. Costed me the tournament, which is, like I said, not a big deal. It was a lot of fun playing against Max. Looking forward to the Kakyoin matchup a little bit more now that I've got a better understanding of what to do. I definitely still fear the Narancia matchup, I think, more because I don't get to play Josuke. Josuke just can't... Against Narancia, Josuke can't do much. Like, he has health, that's one of the good things, but Narancia doesn't care. Narancia just kills you. But I'll probably do another matchup analysis video. Probably do the one against me and G-Felt when I switch to Ice. Kind of give my understanding on that matchup. But for now, that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. Message me on Discord if you have any ideas of what you would have done. But I hope this gives you a little bit more insight to my thought process in that matchup. And I will see you guys in the next one. Appreciate it.